The Houston Rockets played spoiler to Golden State's championship celebration on Tuesday, narrowly edging the Warriors 122,121 in the final minutes on opening night. Kevin Durant's game-winning buzzer beater was ruled good initially, but overturned after replay showed the ball was still in his hands as the clock expired. Nick Young led Golden State with 23 points and 6 three-pointers, while Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant added 22 and 20 points, respectively. The Warriors led for the vast majority of the game, but ultimately fell short when it counted. They were outscored 3,420 in the final quarter, which proved all the difference in the contest. Draymond Green suffered a knee strain at the end of the third frame and did not return. He was 1 point shy of a season-opening triple-double at the time of his exit. James Harden opened the scoring with a layup 13 seconds into the game. That would prove to be Houston's only advantage until the 132 mark of the fourth quarter, as Klay Thompson soon followed Zaza Pachulia's 2 free throws with a three-pointer to give the Warriors their first lead of the night. That shot would get Thompson going, as he would proceed to convert his first 4 shot attempts of the game, the last of which put the Dubs up 229 with 656 remaining in the first quarter. The Rockets would immediately respond with a 152 run to knot the score, after which Nick Young began to introduce himself to the Oracle crowd. He'd make a three-pointer on the ensuing possession and 2 more throughout the remainder of the quarter, which came to a close with Golden State holding a slim 3,534 advantage. Young's onslaught would continue into the second frame, as he notched another 8 points in the first 5 minutes to increase Golden State's lead to 5,140. Kevin Durant, who was held scoreless in the first quarter, would account for the Warriors' next 5 points and total 10 in the quarter to help keep the Rockets at bay. His assist on Green's three-pointer at the 329 mark gave the Warriors their largest advantage of the entire night at 6,649. Golden State would end up taking a 7,162 lead into halftime thanks to some impressive three-point shooting, having made 11 of their 17 first-half attempts from beyond the arc. Stephen Curry, who totaled only 5 points in the first half, would double his scoring output within the first 63 seconds of the second to rebuild a 15-point cushion. Durant would provide Golden State's next points by way of a three-pointer, and he'd go on to total 10 points in the third frame, the last 2 of which gave the Warriors a 9,579 lead with 338 left in the period. Houston would trim just 3 points off that deficit through the remainder of the quarter, but Green suffered a left knee strain in the final seconds, and the Warriors missed the reigning Defensive Player of the Year throughout the duration of the game. Golden State possessed a 13-point advantage at the end of 3, but the Warriors managed to score only 5 points in the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, allowing the Rockets to climb back in it. Thompson's final three-pointer of the night at the 646 mark rebuilt an 8-point lead, but that would be the last time Golden State scored consecutive baskets, and Houston inched closer and closer from there. After the Rockets had closed within 4, the two sides traded scores for the next 6 minutes until P.J. Tucker followed Harden's layup with 2 free throws to give Houston their first lead since the first basket of the game at 122,121 with 44 seconds left in regulation. Those would prove to be the final points in the contest, as Durant's potential game-winning shot left his hand a fraction of a second after the final buzzer had sounded. With the loss, the Warriors dropped to 0-1 on the season. They'll now head out on a 3-game road trip, beginning with a matchup against the Pelicans on Friday.